Okay, part two. So, as I was saying, we've got a bottle opener here. This is a lever, and you apply a small force over a large displacement here, and that will translate into a large force over a very small displacement here. I might have got cut off on the previous video. I was saying that some of you know you can kind of pry this open, but it's hard. It's really hard to do with your bare hands. Um, Much easier to do using this simple machine. Okay, so there's a mechanical advantage there. All right, you are putting in a effort force, right, with your hand, and the resistance force is much higher here. Um, and so there's a large mechanical advantage. This would be a number something like 5 or 10 compared to 1 down here. And so you get quite a large benefit. Okay, here's another great system to show mechanical advantage. This is a pulley system. Here's two pulley systems. I've given you some questions about these. So this is just fixed to a ceiling, and this one has one fixed to a ceiling and one movable, with the same mass now attached to the movable pulley. These are different. One of these is going to require a greater force than the other. Um, they're both going to allow you to pull down while you raise something, which is generally very helpful because you get to use your body weight um, to um, to move an object up instead of having to use your back and your leg muscles to raise something. So I've got some questions about these right down here. And so what Simple Machine is shown here. When you're pulling down, is there a mechanical advantage? What's the benefit using the rope pulley attached to the ceiling? And then I'm asking you to make the two pulley system using this interactive here, which I will show to you right now. There's a great little video. When you go and click on this link, it's going to ask you to make an account. Very simple. All you have to do is choose to sign in with Google. You already have a Google account via LAUSD. And so you can just choose to use that LAUSD account. And if it doesn't pop up automatically, mine did. But if yours doesn't, then you can just type in your LAUSD email and password, log in that way. It's very simple. You won't get a bunch of funky emails. This is a very reputable organization, CK12. So there's a cool little video here that you can watch that asks you, can you raise something that weighs more than you? All right, like this looks pretty heavy, and this is just one guy. So how can you do this? So it talks about it right here. And then when you're done reading about this, you can go to the next part, which is over here, and you can try using different systems. So you can give yourself a system that has a mechanical advantage of, say, 2, and notice what's different. There's still just one rope, but it goes up over this pulley, down and around, and then back to be fixed here. So there's 2 ropes touching this pulley that's attached to the weight. And we can learn more about this stuff. It talks about what these sliders do, what changing each of these things, what the effect is. And the cool thing you can see is when you increase the mechanical advantage, it changes something, right? It changes the force required to hold the mass. And also, when he pulls, and let me pull now, you'll notice that this goes up a certain distance. Let's have him pull all 5 of these. It goes up a certain distance, right? We can measure that distance here. It says distance raised, and if I were to change the mechanical advantage, you notice it would go up a different distance. So there's something there, something for you to investigate. So check that out. It's very cool stuff. By the way, what does this look like from the side? It looks like this. There'd be a block and tackle system is what this is called, with mini pulleys integrated side by side like this or like that. I've got some exit questions for you. Top right corner of the screen. Right up here, I don't know why it's not loading. There's a challenge question, so check those out. Do those, and that's it for today, and I'll see you.